That's never a good point.
No, that my girlish scream. Hello everyone. By the way, my girlish scream was during the intro, thankfully. But I dropped my phone right in the middle of that, and all Merp heard was me screaming, as in like shock and fear of my phone smashing in half. So, good morning. It's March 9th in the archipelago world and March 8th in the real life world. You're sitting at about noon your time, Madame Merp.
Indeed. Yep,
Almost lunchtime, and I'm still mid first coffee at 9 a.m. And today is Imitation Game, and hopefully I'm gonna wait a sec just to see if we get any people in here to hear how our audio's going, because last time no one could hear me, or no one could hear you, or no one could hear. It was just not a good thing.
It was all wrong.
Hello, Thunder. You know what? Let's see if I can. How do we sound? Good.
You're doing a poll?
Yes.
Already? This is the first poll of the day. 1 minute in and we got the first poll of the day.
Well, this way I can show that the poll actually works. Yes. Let's get rid of all. And I think I've got. Oh, check this out. I probably won't see this for a second. I only did it for 1 minute, which is a waste of time. But I've got a fancy little pretty kitty cat now on the screen. You'll see it in a second.
Oh, hello everyone.
T-Moz versus Tigger? T-I-G-G-er? Can you see my pretty kitty cat now? Come on.
Not yet,
It's a girl, I think you're like 30 seconds behind.
Oh, there it is! Oh,
you
that's
have no idea how long that it's took me, like way more longer than it should have to make.
Oh my gosh, that's very cute.
My voice is a tad low again.
Yeah, yours is too
Oh,
low
man.
again. What did you do last time to fix it?
I turned myself up to 120%, and then I turned myself back down afterwards. So we're gonna go back up. We're gonna crank it up to 11
Do it back.
or 12, I guess. It's the 120%. You're only at 37%, so yeah, and you're loud enough, which is not. Vote one. We got a good vote, and
We got one good.
it's kind of awkward because the poll starts and then the timer starts, and then you guys don't see it for 30 seconds later, and so.
Oh yeah.
And the poll's only for a minute, so everyone's like rushing to vote, and the vote's already over. So it's see that we got one vote. See the poll's over, and now people are voting. Just I'm gonna have to work on it.
For voting anyway.
So this weekend, actually, on I guess Saturday, so 2 days from now, there's gonna be a mega epic live stream with me and Ryan. We're doing a task force war. It's gonna be kind of neat.
Awesome.
Hype. It's the Reddit crew. The Reddit crew is doing a different twist on the Task Force War. It's going to be strictly based on force points. Like most of the time, it's based on how good your hit is, or if you miss a solo by like 5,000 health, you get like 9 out of 10 or something like that. But with this, if you miss a solo, you get nothing. So it's going to be a bit different and a lot of conniving trickery, which I'm kind of excited for. And it's different. I'll show you my. I've got a scoreboard that I've set up, and it's gonna be awesome. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it for the live stream. But I spent like I want to say like 20 hours getting a scoreboard ready. That might even be.
Wow.
Yeah, it's probably could have been done in one, but I'm just technically incompetent, is what that comes down to. And
hardly.
No, trust me, it's like things that I have known nothing about, like CSS and HTML, and the things that I'm not terribly good at. Like,
I know a couple of things about that. I might have been able to assist, maybe. Hey, hello.
Ickit and Master Blaster and Broody and I got it. Prawal the Wolverine. Man, that name, every time I read it, I try to pronounce it in my head, and I just can't do it. You want to give that one a shot?
I would have said Prawal as well.
But what about the last name?
Bahugana?
Bahugana. Prawal the Wolverine Bahugana. I like it.
Oh gosh. Bahugana. What up, baby?
Talking to me? Better not be. Don't call me baby.
baby, hustle.
Do you like say Happy International Women's Day or congratulations on Women's Day or way to be a woman or
Women's Day?
how do you? Today's Women's Day.
Yes. Go women.
I don't know if you're supposed to like congratulate people or just like.
Congratulations on being a woman.
Yeah, way to go. You did good.
Good job.
So yeah.
I have no idea.
I think you just. I think. Is it tonight the night that? I think tonight's the night that I'm supposed to make dinner. I think that's how it works, isn't it? Have dinner on the table when she gets home from work.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for your wife here and say yes. You should definitely do that.
It actually works out.
Maybe you should give Mr. Murp a little hint in the chat too and be like, hey.
Yes, I'll pass that along. And actually, today is the day. Today is partially my favorite day of the week and partially my least favorite day of the week. On Thursdays, like on Wednesdays, I pick up the kids from school, and on Thursdays, my wife picks up the kids from the school and then takes them to piano and then takes them to soccer. So I have the house to myself until like 6:30 or something like that tonight. But the problem is that the problem with that is that they get home at 6:30 and they're all just ravenous and tired and grumpy, and so there are upsides and downsides for sure.
Indeed.
And my wife usually does the grocery shoppings on Monday, so it's like today comes around and I have to make dinner and there's like no food left. Oh, but something just happened. We got a subscriber. Welcome aboard, Rajesh7123. Thank you very much for the subscription. Did you hear that sound?
No.
No.
Will I see it pop up on the screen now?
Yeah, it'll show up. Oh man.
I heard something.
I turned on Do Not Disturb. I'm sure of it. That sucked.
Oh yeah, there we go. I just see it. Just subscribed.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's a cool little button too.
Again, that animated GIF took me way longer than it should have as well. What was I just?
Oh, George, was it George Smithson with the first owl of the day?
Yes. Oh, and then I think I made a new one as well. Let's see if this works. Where did Can't even find the chat. Does this work? I think I made a new one. I think that should work. Maybe. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
wow. What else do we have? I think I made. Oh, there's also a Merp one. Merp. Let's get that one.
There's a Merp one? Oh, is that the mixer one?
I think so.
Hey, Gleefos.
Oh, it didn't work.
Hello, Kirk.
Why did Merp not work? Someone else must have used it recently. That's ridiculous. Oh well.
Another owl.
Okay, let's do some things. But yeah, there's Thursdays are good and bad. So International Women's Day will have me slaving in the kitchen trying to make dinner out of random ingredients, and
Perfect.
yes, it does not go well most of the time, I can assure you.
Oh, I'm sure you can get it together and do something. I have faith.
Oh, and then the one day I actually it was like 2 weeks ago. I actually made like an amazing dinner. We had like what was it? It's prime rib. I made like prime rib and Yorkshire puddings and mashed twice baked potatoes. And don't ever do that on a Thursday. Like that was a terrible idea. Like it just like I think I had to like go in like I had to go into like a food. I had to go into a food coma for like 4 days after that, and it's not a good thing on a.
Oh my god.
And it was just our family. Like we didn't have people over, or I don't recommend doing that ever again. So lesson learned.
No, I don't know. Sunday's the day for that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Knock out.
Yeah, it was Thursday by yourself, where it's just not a good idea for that.
Agreed.
So I think I need to add more commands than just exclamation mark boobs, because the owl is getting way too much play.
Can I buy beers too for everyone? Yeah. Can I do the beers? Let's see. Is it on cooldown?
No.
Maybe it's on cooldown. Oh no! Yay!
I still have to work on it. It looks like it might be a little bit too long of text, but yeah, I've slowly figured out how to use variables and things, because we did a stream test yesterday for the beards versus baby faces. By the way, is the name of the Reddit task force thing tomorrow. They actually asked people what their preference on facial hair was, and all the women signed up for baby faces for some reason.
I would agree with that. Actually.
So
Yeah, babyface for the win.
I think it was actually more of like what facial hair do you currently have, and so as opposed to preference.
Oh.
But so yes, all of the women went for babyface. So happy International Women's Day to all the babyfaces. And there's a lot of trash talk going on. Actually, it's
And all beards.
What's that?
If they have beards, that's cool as well.
Yeah,
if they have a beard,
actually there's a woman all over the social media and the news who has a beard, and it was like
she rocks it.
Yeah, she was talking about how like she's got way more attention from males since she stopped shaving every day. It was kind of interesting.
That is interesting.
Find your niche, I guess. Where do we go? Stage 5. So it's just me and a bunch of ladies. Are you on? Oh, Kirk, are you on the babyface team? I'm pretty sure. Hey, what's going on, Tiki? I'm pretty sure that Ryan will be on the babyface team as well, because Ryan can't grow any facial hair ever. I think he.
Oh.
Hey, I'd love to not be able to grow facial hair. That'd be amazing. Not having to shave would be like.
That'd save time.
Shaving is one of my least favorite activities in the world. And so as a result, I do it like once.
I can imagine actually.
I do it like once every 6 weeks.
Once every 6 weeks.
No, I'm not even kidding. That's like I'm like a once every 6 weeks shaver, and either when my kids start complaining or I start to look like a homeless man, that's when I shave.
Perfect. I'm sure your wife loves that.
She thinks I look better with like a bit of beard and stubble, so that's the problem. Like, if she didn't, I would actually shave more often, but she likes it, so I have no incentive to shave whatsoever.
Oh, as long as she's okay with it, it's all good. What's up, Maverick?
Ryan is a lady though. Ooh, burn.
Shots fired. Ow.
We actually have there's actually a GIF on that on the Reddit server as well, and I'm tempted to get many things in here, but actually there's an easy vote, easy vote, beard or baby face.
As in preference though, not as in which one do you have.
Either or. You can. It doesn't matter. You can vote based on what you have or what you prefer, or doesn't.
A man without a beard is like a lion without a mane. Brilliant.
You say bring that quote back now on Saturday, Mr. Taco. Let's do a poll. I think that should show up here. There we go. Vote.
Bring back the kitty cat.
Vote meow. Hopefully that's legible. The text is pretty small, but it does say vote meow. Have you seen Super Troopers, by the way?
No, I have not.
Oh man, put that on. Put that. I don't even. I think we have to. Okay, that's the end of MERP for this stream, everyone.
Oh wow.
You gotta watch that movie. It's pretty funny. It's
okay.
Yes, there's I won't ruin it for you, but there's a specific spot where they talk about meow.
Ah, okay.
So that's where that reference comes from. It might come from somewhere else as well, but that's where I know it from. So you should definitely watch Super Troopers though, and I would put a vote up to have people to back me up on that, but I don't have. There's already a vote going on. So.
I believe you.
Please watch that. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. You can't have multiple polls, unfortunately, it seems like. I was also thinking about a poll of if I was going to get wrecked on this stage or not, but it appears that I am.
Oh, you need to do that for stage 7.
Yes, as long as I get to stage 7. I'm in the middle of failing stage 6 at the moment. Probably not failing, actually.
Rudy says anything about this week trader?
This week's trader? Yeah, we can have a look at this week's trader for certain. Come on, stage 6. Okay, there we go. You gotta vote, Snuggles. You can't just say words. Come on, guys. Vote. Everyone's going for the beard, though. Look at that. The vote is not doing well.
What's wrong with the bot, Icket?
What's wrong with the bot? The votes are working, aren't they? They're showing up.
Yeah.
Things are happening. Please tell me more.
Things are happening.
Oh man. Just the opening scene in Super Troopers is running through my head right now. You have to go watch it. You have to watch it like today.
Oh my gosh. I get that so much. People ask me, have you seen this movie? It's normally like old American movies, and I say no, and I get shunned by so many people. So you're just another person to shun me for not seeing a movie.
Well, and they actually like it. Let's see, what Super Troopers is is from 2001, so it's not super old. But
Okay.
they couldn't, like, no studio would pick up the rights for what's the word I'm looking for? A second one. What's the word for that? Come on, brain. Sequel. Thank you. Beards just crushed the vote. Holy crow.
Kids did. Won by a lot.
So
Good.
that puts Babyfaces at a big disadvantage for Saturday. And that's going to be streamed on Ryan's channel, by the way. We're going to do it on Ryan's channel. It makes it just... It'll be awesome. Let's see, the vote. Did the vote end? Did the vote end?
I'll be there.
Actually, you know what? I realized I could do...
What time will it be at?
It's going to be at... I think it's 2 p.m. my time, so 5 p.m. your time.
Okay. I'll be there.
There you go. Yes. No. 20% health or less. Wrecked. I can do a bet. I realized I can do a bet at the same time as maybe. Apparently I left a previous bet. I left a previous bet open, so.
Oh!
Oh man, Master Blaster, burn.
Ow! That hurts my feelings.
You got it?
No, I get asked that a lot.
Do you actually?
I'm English though.
Hold on, you're from...
Yeah.
You said where you were
I
from.
do.
Someone asked where you were from, and I asked you, and then I totally forgot what it was. So I'm going to cheat right now and look up the answer. You are from... Oh, crap. Come on. Can't even find the answer.
You want me to help you out?
No, it's Warwickshire. Is it Warwickshire? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Warwickshire. Mm-hmm.
See, what I would have said... I almost said Warwickshire, but then I remembered that...
Warwickshire.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's like... what's the stuff you put in a Caesar? You don't know what a Caesar is, probably.
Oh.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, everyone says Worcestershire.
Yeah, trying to read that word is just like, that's one of the hardest words in the English language to read. People say. Have I started the bet yet?
It's a difficult one. Worcestershire.
Team Ramrod. Maverick knows what's going on. So we got the bet for stage 7. I probably should sow. Can I get more SoundCloud followers? I may probably. I would guess so. Didn't SoundCloud go like private, or you have to pay or something ridiculous like that?
For SoundCloud?
Yeah. Let's have a look at stage 7. What we got? A little bit of ice. I've been seeing so many people with boosted greens. Like one of the guys in our task force has shared like a player with max 65 with 5 boosted greens like 3 days in a row. So I don't know what's going on. But stage 7 with 3 boosted green statues is not a good indication of skill or ability. Ooh, bet 3. Fede is betting her life savings on me getting wrecked. You gotta bet, not vote, Miss Madame Merp.
Oops! I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm gonna bet.
Everyone's betting on me getting wrecked. I think this is from last week after everyone bet on yes I was gonna solo it, and then I just got ruined. Thunder Gameplay is seeing how much money he has so he can bet it all on getting wrecked. No one has bet yes yet. That's sort of embarrassing.
No one's bet yes.
Oh, Crow's Nest bet
no,
one Zed buck.
Wow. Just one.
Wow. That is rough. I have yet to see 10 boosted green statues.
1 million. Tag.
I gotta wait till this bet is over. I think we got 1 minute left. What else has happened? Do we have any? I probably have to actually attack my task force. Actually, you know what? I'll show you my task force attack. It was actually pretty good. Where was it? Because I did the cooker hit yesterday, and then I double dipped. Where did I double dip? Where is my double dip? Right there. Javanese. Now, Javanese. I'll show you the Javanese we're looking at. It is just standard issue Javanese, but I do not have bullet, which is... Everyone. Oh, there we go. A couple votes. Yes, there we go. Thank you. What?
Yeah.
I will reward you. I'm tempted just to boost, just to like say screw you to all the people. Okay, so Javanese, this is not the path that I usually do because someone else cleared the mines, but I just made up my own here. Walking. You'll notice there's some cells behind core, which is a little bit annoying. But again, making up a path as we go along. This shock is my favorite, one of my favorite shocks in the game, and why it's one of my favorite shocks in the game is because I can actually hit it consistently. Check this out, Machuga! And then just doing damage. I don't have enough GBE to get a, let's slow that down again, to get a 4th shock out, but managed to get 3 out and did a bunch of damage. How much health we got on that thing? Whoa, that thing's got like 3 million health, so did a bit for an HQ18, not bad. Now that the vote is done, hopefully you all are going to get wrecked when you lose all your Z-Bucks, because I am amazing at interneting. Let's have a look at this. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it. Ikit was late on the bet. He already bet like 4 million on fail though, so.
Yeah, he did.
Don't appreciate that, Ikit. I thought we were tighter than that. Okay, no scout. Let's just go. Just that'll help even up the odds a little bit.
Oh boy, risky.
Let's go. Now I'm not even gonna say what I'm thinking because every time I do, I just get absolutely wrecked. So, but I hope I clear all the mines. That's all I have to say for that. Let's go into about here.
Fede bet that you would step on a mine.
Yeah, see, that is my concern. Oh, there's a mine right there. Oh no, I'm gonna get wrecked right now. Oh, it's not a max mine. Oh. Take that,
Fede.
Did you step on it? Yeah, I have like 1 health left on my Zookas. Like the bar is so slim. It's amazing.
Oh, she was right.
Take that, Fede.
You gain Z-Bucks from watching the stream hustle.
Take that. Go down.
That's the only way.
Yeah, you and betting and boom, solo.
Oh,
you guys got wrecked,
I don't even
son.
have any health left.
What's that? You bet all of them?
The health bar. The health bar.
Oh yeah, actually, I wonder what level, did I just get a crystal too? I think I just got a crystal for wrecking all of the doubters. Yes, I did. Love it. I want to see.
Oh.
I love that I saw the mine and could do nothing about it. Just like watching a car crash. What level are those mines? Level 18 mines on stage 7. That's... Let's see, what level... What is it... Actually, what does level 18 mines have for damage? Let's go here. Boom Beach Wiki... mines, Boom Beach. Let's see what the mines have for damage. I probably could look that up without... Actually, you know what? I think I have level 18 mines. Let's have a look. I got level 17 mines. Shoot. Level 18 mines do 202 damage, and my Zookas, how much health do they have? Let's have a look here. My Zookas would have had 8 health each. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
If you had level 9, if
Me
you...
and Fede just said rigged at the same time. It's rigged.
How is it rigged? Jeez. Boom. Let's see who got the vote right. What's going on, Hams? We only had 2 people vote yes. The Crow's Nest and Thunder Gameplays are the only people that I like in this entire stream, and those that didn't vote, I guess. But
Aww.
you got wrecked.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Good job, guys. I did.
I can't believe you thought I was going to get wrecked on a no shield base. That was a gimme. That was so easy.
I feel ashamed of myself.
Oh,
what can I say?
I'm just happy that mine wasn't what the level it should have been. Otherwise, I would have got absolutely ruined.
Yep.
Hashtag fake.
Oh, no.
Taco, you didn't bet off. Oh man. All of these people.
Fake news.
What's that?
Fake news.
Yes, build a mine wall, Fede. Make them pay for it. How is that wall coming, by the way? Can you see it from your house?
No. I don't even know if it's happening. Is it happening?
I have no idea. I just know that it was.
I pay attention to all of that.
You can, so you have a green card. You can't vote though, I guess, or can you?
Not until you're a citizen, I don't think. No. I did just get my name legally changed though.
Oh wow! So you're now like officially Merp?
I'm officially Mrs. Merp now.
Wow.
Yep.
You changed your name. He didn't change his name.
No.
There's no hyphen or anything.
No, there's no hyphen. Yeah, no, just a straight change.
Well, you know, it's International Women's Day.
Yeah.
These things happen. Actually,
That's very.
funny story. People that I know that play Ultimate, they actually had an Ultimate game. They did all their friends, and they did a draft and picked their friends, and whichever team won the game, that's whose last name they were going to use.
Oh wow.
And so he ended up winning. But I mean, it was just like I'd never heard of that before, and I grew up where that's just how it worked. Like you just took the guy's name and that was it. But
that's what I thought. Yeah.
But times are changing. So, but yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh man, I would be I don't know. I grew up under the impression. I guess that's what it was. Just an impression that my wife would take my last name, so it was, and that was how she grew up as well. So it worked out, but. I couldn't imagine the stress of playing an Ultimate game, just or just
oh my god,
kind of like a.
What if the other person had quite a bad last name, and you're like, oh, I really don't want that.
It's like, yeah, your name's like Robert, and the last name is Roberts or something.
Oh gosh, Roberts.
Let's go. I'm just trying to get my supply chest right now. I'm sorry, I'm not talking about my during my attacks whatsoever. Why is I gotta get more colors. Everyone's in gray. I had stage 7 before you attacked. What does that mean? What are you saying to me, Cramzen?
What does that mean?
I think he means I had it in the bag. I think he means I had it in the bag because I'm just that good at the game.
You're that good. Pro.
So you've
pro level.
you just ordered a gaming rig, I hear. Is that what you said?
I did. Wanted a gaming setup, computer and all that.
So you're gonna be a professional soon.
Oh, let's hope so. Yeah. That's the goal, right?
Nice. Face cam, gaming rig. You need to get one of those chairs now.
I need a chair. Yes, because my current chair is awful as well.
How much do those chairs cost? It seems like they have speakers in the headrest too. Is that how it works, or what's the gaming chair deal?
I'm not really too sure. I've never looked into it, but I could have ordered one with my PC, and it was $99. But I didn't want to do that.
That seems cheap for one of those. Because it seems like those chairs look like they're crazy fancy.
They do, and they work with a green screen as well.
What do you mean? How do they work?
Everyone likes.
How do they work with the green screen?
Well, there's some of them that you can't see the chair.
Oh, fancy.
You know, I don't know how they do it, but the chair disappears, so you just see you.
So is the chair green?
You can get them. Some of them are green, but some of them are just plain black, and then they still work with it somehow. I have no idea.
It must have some kind of fancy coating or something. Maybe you just spray sparkles on it or something.
Maybe. Oh, I should get a sparkly chair. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yes, it would.
Sparkle chair. Grandma's Boy. Who's Grandma's Boy?
You haven't seen... Oh, man. You haven't seen Grandma's Boy either?
Is that another one? Oh, I just saw it.
Don't know. Grandma's Boy is... It's more of it's closer to a stoner kind of movie. You know what I mean? It's more of a... I don't know. Super Troopers, I think, is more mainstream funny. And Grandma's Boy is more bunch of guys sitting in a room laughing their asses off together. And I say guys just because most women that I know do not like that kind of humor. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But Grandma's Boy is so, and that's where the quote that I always use, oh, high score, did I break it? That's where that comes from.
Ah, okay. Oh, I need to watch all these so I can understand the references.
Yes, you do. Two people with the same name dating is worse. Yes, it is.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Have you ever known anyone date someone with the same name?
I want to say I can't think of who it is though. Oh, but I've got friends that are named Aaron and Jesse, and people always confuse which one's which. That's the closest thing that I've got, but that's not a big deal. But
no, it's one of those names that can be both male and female. I can't think of one now.
Like Kelly.
Yeah, like Kelly. Yeah. Kelly and Kelly.
I think one of you would just have to go by your middle name at that point.
That would make the most sense, yeah, for sure.
Or
I would get
my neighbors
really confusing
my neighbors
for your
are
friends,
Chris and
wouldn't
Christina.
it? Ooh.
But she just goes by Tina, so it solves that problem.
See, that's kind of similar right there.
So it's now everyone's googling for Chris and Tina to
I
see
stole
where
all my red bucks.
you have no Zed bucks left. Oh, you still have some left.
85.
Akash. Man, there's so many interesting names. Oh yeah, Pat from Saturday Night Live. It's Pat. Did you ever watch that?
I've seen it.
I feel like that's.
I don't watch it religiously.
I think Pat from Saturday Night Live is too old for you because I can like barely remember it. It's like there was like a character on Saturday Night Live where you didn't know if it was a male or a female, and the name was Pat. So, which could have been Patricia or Pat. You know.
No good indication.
Yes, and that was the running joke. It's like that's like at the same kind of time as in Living Color back when Jim Carrey doing Fire Marshal Bob and stuff. You probably don't know that stuff either, though.
That all sounded foreign to me except for Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that's like where Jim Carrey got started back like that. Again, that's like it was probably like 1992 or something like that. You were probably just born living in the UK or something.
Oh, yeah, I was one.
You were one. Yes, you weren't watching.
1 year old.
What level are my rockets? I'm being asked. I don't know. Level 5 and level 5.
Imagine if your neighbours had a vlogging channel. Hashtag leaked.
Yes, Chris and Tina. Let's I think that's it. I don't know, is there anything else that we need to do? I feel like this is the perfect amount of time for me to have been snuck away from work, and I've got my supply chest. Actually, let's see if there's any. Let's see if we can show a couple of. This operation has been really easy. Actually, you know what? Let's show a live attack. Perfect. Thank you, Vlad.
Good call. Did you do the trader?
Oh, I did not do the trader. Good call. I will do the trader after we watch. I wish you could do a vote faster. Like, is Vlad gonna get wrecked on this or not? This core hit is not an easy one, but I think he's gonna do it. How much health is left? There's about 2 million on core. There's about 900,000 left, I would say, approximately. He's got bullet. He's got troops. Who's that, SillyMurp? Fire Marshal Bill. Thank you, Taco. Taco remembers.
Your streaming sidekick.
It's kind of funny where I look at my analytics and the average age of my viewer is like something between like 29 and 35 or something like that. It's kind of funny how.
That's a nice age range though. See, mine's like 12 and up.
Yeah. See, I don't have many.
10 and up.
Oh, that flare is not far. That flare is not deep enough. Not deep enough. It's not going to be. These lasers are going to be a problem probably. Hopefully, bullet walks past the flare. Good late smokes. I like that. Oh, look at that. Bullet walked past the flare. That's very, very nice. So now he's going to be in range of all of the lasers. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be a great hit. Come on. Too many shots, but that's okay. Beautiful. Beautiful live hit. It's going to go. Come on. Get down.
Very nice.
Get down.
Very nice.
Wonderful hit, Vlad. Live on the internet. Blowing up green court. That was perfectly timed.
Good job, Vlad.
I need to send Vlad the internet comes or something. And bullet is just about dead. That was beautiful. I like that a lot. Head wound Harry. Oh, I can't remember. What is Head wound Harry? What is that from? Head wound Harry. I don't know what that is. Oh, Dana Carvey. Okay, yeah. See, I'm not a Saturday Night Live. I never really watched it. I wasn't allowed to stay up that late for starters. But and that was before. You know how like that was before they started to time shift TV, where like they would actually Saturday Night Live would start at midnight in New York, and they wouldn't show it until midnight on my coast as well, which was really frustrating. But and there was VCRs and stuff, so you weren't staying up recording it. Oh, Trader's not here yet. That's why I'm not talking about the Trader yet. The Trader doesn't get here for another 12 hours or so. Get down, be humble. That is oh man, who sings that song?
Kendrick Lamar, is it?
I think so. Be humble. That is Kendrick Lamar. Well done. You're way up on pop culture compared
Do
to
I win?
Um,
Do I win $1 million V-Bucks?
I think I can.
V-Bucks?
I think I can actually. I think I can actually.
Z-Bucks. V-Bucks.
Yeah, God, you.
Sorry.
You just
That's the currency in Fortnite. I've been playing
give.
Fortnite.
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know how to like get your ID. Can I get your ID somehow? Give 50 MERP. There is a give command, but I don't know how. I have to like use your stream ID or something. I don't know how to do any of these things. So.
50 MERP. It was a good effort.
Yeah, I pretended to give you straight. Did you see that? That was really good.
Thank you.
I'm very generous.
I got 50 in spirit of the Z-Bucks.
That's like when you come home. I would come home and tell my wife, "Oh, I really meant to get you flowers today, but I just ran out of time." It's not really the same. You don't.
The thought is great though.
No, the thought doesn't get you anything. It's not. Who can't hear me?
It seems to be only Akash that's having a problem.
Okay.
Z boobs.
Give Fede Z boobs. I think they're called. I hope there are no Z boobs. I don't have a manzir yet. One day, life goals.
There it is.
Yes, there is the boobs, and I think we should just see how I got the Z bot now. I don't know if you can see the image I made or not, but it's your birthday. Want to give your buddy Snuggles an advance birthday shout out. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Do you have your Marilyn Monroe dress on? Or who was it? Was it Marilyn Monroe that sang happy birthday to the president, or was that?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. That sounds right.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Who sang that? It was Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. Do you have your Marilyn Monroe dress handy?
Me?
Yeah.
No, do you?
No, I don't. So,
Yeah.
well, no, I will avoid. I'm not going to sing today, Snuggles. But hope you have a great birthday. Yeah, there's no singing today. So that's it. That's all. I'm going to call it. We're going to put a pin in it. So on Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific, or 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, 10 o'clock in the UK, I'm going to guess. That's all the time zones that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Reddit Task Force War. It's going to be different, and it's going to be kind of neat. It's going to be a very high mix of skill and deviousness and planning, and it's going to be different and weird, and I think you will enjoy it. And if you don't, then we'll change it up and we'll make it better. Rhino is here. Holy! Rhino said yesterday he came in. He was doing on my test stream, and he only had 5 coins, and so I gave him a hard time. So.
Aww, congrats, Rhino.
The Rhino of the greenest kind. I know. I looked it up on the internet, Snuggles. I googled it right here. I can actually. You know what? Let's go like this. Ready? See if this actually works. Actually, no. I was gonna play it, but then I'll get shut down by YouTube copyright or something like that, probably. So I won't play that song. Let's get rid of that.
What are you gonna play?
What's that?
What were you gonna play?
I was gonna play the Happy Birthday, Mr. President song, but then I'll get sued by her estate or something like that, and that would be bad times.
Get in trouble.
Okay, well, thank you very much for lending your time. Actually, let's see if I can do the. Does this work? Does the MERP work command? If it doesn't work for me, someone else run bang MERP, please, or exclamation mark MERP. Probably shouldn't say bang MERP. That's happy.
Wow.
That's how exclamation marks are talked about in IT land. They're bang. It's called a bang, and a backslash is called a whack. See, it's like whack.
Whack whack.
Whack bang. How's that?
Whack bang. Brilliant.
Let's see if I can. No one's gonna run the command. Fede's making fun of people's Z-Bucks, even though she has 315 Z-Bucks. I think she's my winner so far for.
She's rich.
Too bad she lost them all on her.
Fede's loaded.
Oh, I guess I can just type like this. Mixer.com/SillyMurp. Boom. Go see MERP Facecam. And by the way, MERP gave me crap last week. She gave me crap last week because I was pumping her channel too much, and she was like, Can you stop that?
Yeah,
I don't want it to
stop
sound
it.
like I'm coming on here for the likes, for the clicks.
That's not the reason. I do appreciate the shout out though.
Yes.
Of course.
Shout out.
Thank you very much.
Shouting out to I don't know about the trades. Beer.
Counter Strike with Pop. That is a fantastic name.
What's that?
Counter Strike with Pop.
I thought you said pop. I
great
thought you
name.
said pop pies.
Oh no.
And he uses the AK. I already asked him that which if he uses the AK or the
Fantastic.
M4A1 or whatever it is. As long as he's not an opera, we're okay. Did you ever play Counter Strike?
I don't.
Oh,
No.
okay. I played that a ton.
I'd like to.
That's it. I can sit here and talk all day. I gotta do work and you got things to do, and it's Women's Day and internet and things. And thanks for coming in, everybody.
What is there? Yeah.
Do you have any parting words for the peoples?
Thanks for coming in, everyone. We'll see you next time, whenever that might be.
Next week, maybe. Talk to you later. Peace.
Next week, maybe. Bye, everyone.